pecking order.
The order in which the lovers disappeared, it was Antonio, Cash, and August.
Well, Cash going to the king?
Everybody going. It's just me. I am my only lover right now. Like I am my only lover
Mufasa,
right now.
dog.
Everybody's going.
Okay, tell me how it happened, man. Tell me how this domino effect happened.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make it real snappy.
Yes,
Snappy as I can. You know what? I've learned not to be as long-winded. That is exactly why I'm
That's how you become a good interviewer.
Yeah.
Learn how to not be so long-winded.
And I'm working on it. So, okay. Antonio, that relationship was mostly in my head. Antonio, while he did a couple of things that were nice, he did text me every day. We did have that encounter in New Orleans. He did show his sensitive side a little bit. Most of that was fabricated in my head. Like, I wanted this man so badly to where I created some shit that wasn't really there. I mean, it was never really that deep, but in my mind, I wanted it to be. And so, he was never really that into me.
Stripper guy, right?
Yeah, that's the stripper. Because I never desired a man as much as I desired him. And when I think about it, it was nothing really there for me to be so in love with. I mean, because he didn't let me in really, but I wanted it so badly. And I wanted it, but at the same time, I didn't believe I could have it. It was just all these mixed emotions or whatever in that. So
that definitely caused confusion.
Oh yeah, and you know, he had a show on Halloween in New Orleans. I went. Dude didn't give me the time of day.
What?
And that's it. Like, I mean, but the signs were there. I should never carry my ass in the world. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't shake a weenie in your direction.
He didn't even speak to me when I was there. It was like he told me he was in town. And I thought we were going to chill like we did last time. But I shouldn't have thought that. I mean, the signs were there. He wasn't really talking to me. I mean, the communication wasn't there. I would ask him, did he want to chill when he came down, and he never responded. Signs that I just ignored because I was feeling like, well, if he sees me, once he sees me, all that'll change because he hasn't seen me in person in a while. Once he sees how beautiful I am, then all that's gonna change. But he didn't. So I told him I was there. No, he told me he was in town in New Orleans. I had to do a radio show, so that's my radio show. I went to New Orleans. I texted him and said, I'm here. The dude, it was like he did not know me. He had another girl. I guess he was feeling at the party or whatever, but it was like I didn't exist. If I wouldn't have gone and kind of said hey to him, he wouldn't have said anything to me. I mean, but I wasn't hurt. I didn't feel the heartbreak feeling that she think I would have felt because I kind of knew that it was nothing there at that point in the relationship. But I haven't spoken to him since, and it's just like I asked him. I was like, you know, am I still coming back with you? I only talked to him twice the whole night. First time I said hey, and he was just like, hey, I mean, give me this half-ass hug. You know, you would never think that me and this guy had this connection at one point. But, so, and then he, like later on, he was getting ready to go because when out-of-town dancers have to go to the hotel with this car or whatever. I was like, so am I still coming with you? He was like, well, no, because we have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, blah, blah, blah. Then his friend comes and like takes him away, and then that's it. He didn't talk to me, haven't talked to him. That's the end of me and Antonio. So that's how that went. Shame
on you, bro. You couldn't even jiggle a ball in my girl direction. You couldn't throw a wing up in nowhere. Boy, you ain't even a real stripper. Who wouldn't? Boy. Hey, go ahead, go on to the next.
Well, so that's over. But I learned a lot from that. I learned not to get disillusioned in my fantasy worlds too much to the point where I'm giving energy. I gave way too much energy to Antonio. Too much thought time. I spent so much time thinking about him. Like, that's valuable. Your thought time is your creative time. And I gave way too much to him. But,
well, we're giving him too much time right now. We need to move on to the next one, because I don't even want to hear about this cat. That's wrong, man. That's just straight up wrong, man. You know, somebody show you love, you should show love back, man. You know what I mean? That's bothering me right now, bro. You know, I'm getting emotional over here, man. I don't want to start getting emotional in front of you people out there, man. I'm supposed to be interviewed. I got to stay tough. But I ain't being tough right now.
You're not being what?
Tough.
Okay. I love it.
Say it with your chest. All right.
Okay, no.
Okay.
But what I learned valuable things from that relationship. I learned, like I said, after the dissolution, I learned to really look at what men are doing. Fuck what they saying. Look at what niggas are doing. You know what I'm saying? And base what I give off that.
Right.
He has some good qualities. I definitely want my future man to have his physical looks. So that was like really a beautiful, the most appealing thing about him was how fucking gorgeous he was. And I got wrapped up in that shit too. So I learned a lot about that. I also learned that relationships are supposed to be fucking easy. Everything was such a struggle and hard with him. Like everything was like pulling teeth. I don't work the goddamn hard for no goddamn affection. Fuck that. If I gotta work that hard, then fuck it. So those are things to learn from Antonio.
Okay.
So that's the Antonio story.
Okay, next one.
Cash. Me and Cash.
The king.
He was the most like. None of them were husband material. None of them. I see that clearly now. I don't want any of them. Like they had qualities, but none of them were husband material. Even though I thought Cash was, he's not. And the reason why Cash is not is everybody's surprised by that. But the reason why Cash is not husband material is because he don't know what the fuck he got. That eliminates you completely. Me and Cash had issues with communication. It's a long distance relationship, but you know, he would tell me, you know, he wanted to marry me. He would say all the things that you know I would love to hear, but his actions wasn't backing it up. I don't want to hear how busy you are. I don't want to hear that. You can tell me how busy you are if you still give me what I need, but that's not an excuse for me. Cause the busy shit, man, fuck that. If you know what you got, you're not too busy for it. You know, and so I got tired of asking for the same shit. I got tired of having the same conversation with him about make time for me, make time for me, make time for me. And he didn't make time for me, so I made time to eliminate him from, he may not know that I don't consider him a lover no more, but I don't. Because once I swim away as the Pisces, I don't go back. So that was really one of the main issues with him. I mean, it really came to a head when we were when me and him were supposed to go and do this. I can't give too much details, but we're supposed to go on. We were like a week out of flying to LA to do this show on the Women's Network. Big shit about us, you know, it was having to do with us. We would get ready to go out and do it. He's dragging his feet, not fucking communicating. I couldn't get a hold of him no more. He's not answering my phone calls, not answering my phone calls and my text messages. So I'm over it. What I learned, and I'm gonna do this with every lover, what I learned and what it made me really want. It made me want a man, all of them made me want a man who knows what they have in me. Because if you know the gem that you have within me, you're going to make me a priority. I mean, point blank, period. It's not gonna be no I'm too busy, man. Fuck that. I don't wanna hear that shit.
Well, you know, that's a very common problem when it comes to long distance relationships as far as making time. A lot of long distance relationships have that.
But see, this is my thing. It requires more time when we're in the same place, because you got to go out on dates with me. It shouldn't require that much time to send a fucking text message.
You're right.
All we can do is talk on the phone.
Right.
So it requires more time if I'm in your face. That means we got to go out on dates. We got to be physically together all the time. That requires more time.
Well, he should have been able to at least make a block. Like, okay, man, I know I have a busy day, but at least I can make this much right here to talk to my wife or whatever he considered you as. He should have made a block out. Like, all right, man, from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, or from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock is her time. We on the phone, we talking, we gonna do something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just send her some flowers through the mail, just to let her know that she's on my mind every once in a while.
Yep, that's the kind of shit I want. And I wasn't getting it, so I mentally checked out, and that's it.
Right.
Because the thing is, once I stopped because I don't give up on relationships easily, but once you stop getting them phone calls, once you stop getting them text messages, I don't care anymore, and that's fucking it. And Cash has had his last chance. He fucked up the first time, broke with me over some bullshit. This time you ain't got time for me.
Now you gotta call Tyrone.
It's over with. You can have the.
I killed myself.
That's it. He doesn't have another chance for me. That's it.
Fuck him.
All right, so
even kings get killed.
Yeah, well, he can. And you know, I had a reading with Julius about, you know, my love life or whatever, and he was saying that what was coming up in the cards for Cash is that the other woman that he has there has kind of got him more tied up emotionally or whatever, that he's letting me know.
That sounds about right.
That's about right. Well, you know, you want this woman who you claim ain't monogamous, who you claim is monogamous, who you claim ain't me, who you know, I'm wifey material, she not, she get on your nerves. Well, you can, that's who you made your choice. That's who you giving your time to. So, Cash, if you're listening, you don't have another chance with me. So, we can be cool, but I'm done.
Yeah. Hey, even Julius Caesar got stabbed to death. Et tu, Brute?
So he made me desire what I do. He had qualities that I liked. I loved how understanding he was. I loved how he was probably like me, I guess. I loved how he allowed me to fuck his friends. All those are qualities that I want to bring into my next level. So,
yeah.
We back again. Back again, nigga.
And we back to find out about these busters that let go my girl, you know what I mean? Well, actually, my girl let them go, you heard me? So we finna find out what happened to all these fools. Actually, we done already found out about 2 of them. Now it's time for the 3rd one. That was my gangster face, you know what I'm saying? I had to, was she licking my dread? I like that. That was hot.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be kind of, you know, taken aback.
No, man, you know, I tell, if you gonna grab them, don't yank them. But, you know, little nubs don't hurt nothing.
You have a lot of hair.
I do. I got a little bit. I got a little something. I got a little something. I'm a hairy dude.
Right.
Okay.
I like when I tell dudes who dreads to bite their ass and do it.
Hey man.
A lot of them get weirded up. Me, I mean.
Man, you know, cause some of these cats are too uptight.
Yeah, too tight the damn chest and the ass.
Loosen your booty, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna take it. You ain't locked up.
Loosen your booty.
Yeah, loosen your booty. Ain't nobody gonna take nothing from you.
So you don't mind letting getting loose because you ain't nobody gonna get in.
Ain't nobody gonna get up, man. I wish a nigga would.
You look like you would knock the bitch
out. I always just want to do that.
So anyway, so Cash made me see that I want a man who knows, I don't want to put his business out there, but I want a man with a lot of money. Let's just put it like that.
Okay. Is August coming up next, or do we got one more?
August is coming up next. So August, now let me give a look back history of me in August. August, a lot of people don't know. August was the first guy that I had sex with that long. The first guy that gave me the boyfriend experience. The first guy that he wasn't the first guy that did that, but it's often as he did, yeah. August was the first man to really be there for me, to be my best friend. Like, I mean, August was, you know, he meant a lot to me. So he was there through those 3. So August throughout our relationship had kind of told me that he didn't want me to do certain things. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you why, and then I'm like, you see what I just did?
Awesome.
That's why we stopped talking right there. Because I burped on the phone and didn't say excuse me. And he blocked me for that. That's why me and August have not talked. You want to get some of it? No, you don't want to.
Sorry, I needed to walk around her entire house after I just heard that.
I'm serious.
Man, you got to be smoking some crack.
I'm dead serious.
That man he blocked you because you burped?
Yeah, and I didn't say excuse.
Do he not know how fun you are? Do he not know that's just a part of who you are? You just do that. You have fun.
That's one of the things we wasn't the same on. Like, that how I am, like, he tolerated it. That's not a quality of mine that he liked per se. You know, but yeah, so we were on the phone. I was driving, we were on the phone. We had a conversation before about me not having, he said I didn't have any manners. I said, actually, I do have manners. If I bump into somebody, I say, excuse me.
Yeah.
If I step on somebody's fucking foot, I say, excuse me.
Right,
if I burp in your face, I probably would say it with you, but normal person, yeah, I would say excuse me. If I farted and stank and you there and you thought and you eating or something, I'm gonna excuse myself. So
that's my biggest pet peeve right there. Stanky farts. Oh, why would a woman do that, man? I get sick.
Yeah,
but I mean, I've been around her. She farted a couple times, and I'd be like, sick. But you know, that's my friend though. I roll with it.
Right.
But belching is cool, man. I like a woman that belch. I like a nice, deep, strong belch. You know what I mean? I like that.
It's very good. It's very good. So we had like a little argument about that or whatever. But it wasn't a big deal. So we were on the phone. I burped. I was actually getting ready to say excuse me, but he was like, he cut me off, as in like he was talking and I burped during his sentence and he just kept talking. I was like, oh, I was about to say excuse me, but you cut me off. He was like, I didn't cut you off yet. Hung up the phone. And I was thinking that, okay, his phone died or something like that. Because for the past 2 days, it was going straight to voicemail, So I called him from somebody else's phone and he said, yep, I blocked you because you burped on the phone. You didn't say excuse me and da. So we get into this Instagram DM conversation about it. And he's like, you know, that's not funny to me. You know, I've asked you not to do that and you don't, and you still do it. I said, well, number one, you have to look at how you ask me. You know, he sometimes
he's forceful.
He'll like say disgusting ass, nasty ass. None of that shit make me want to stop. It make me want to burp louder. Like, you have to understand how my mind works. You can't ask me like that.
Cause that's insulting you more than asking you not to do something. That's trying to kind of insult you to a certain extent.
Yeah, so I wasn't feeling that shit. And you know, and again, it's not a habit. Honestly, it's not a habit of mine. I don't have that habit.
I know.
Like to say that every time. I say it sometimes, not every time. And you know, so we got into that, but so it's more intricate details that I won't bore the people with. But moral of the story is, you know, that's why we stopped talking. That was a couple of weeks ago. And he claimed he was gonna call me. He didn't. I tried to reach out. I said, okay, we can resolve this, whatever. And you know, it's been over a week since we've actually talked, and I guess it's over with. But that's why me and August are over.
Well, I have a thought. I thought maybe it could be the age gap, because you know you are a lot younger than him. You know what I mean? You say the brother, what, 39?
He's 40.
He's 40 years old. He's 40 years old. He's set in his ways, kind of solid to a certain extent. Wherever he's gonna be from now to 90 is probably where he at right now. So, and here you are, you're still growing. You're still growing as a human being, as a person. You know what I'm saying? And how, you know, a 40-year-old can't understand your growth right now. You're in a whole different place right now than he is. You know what I mean? So, and this is just, it's coming from a cat that's in his 30s also. You know, but I mean, I'm still growing. I'm still having fun. You know what I mean? I haven't got to that point yet. But yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's the age difference.
Maybe so. But I feel like it was just interesting how, like, one by one, so it was Antonio in October, November Cash, December, August, like one by one they all kind of left. And I really honestly I took all of it well. In the beginning of mid-August thing, I was a little upset. There's a lot of stuff going on emotionally with me. Other shit outside of relationships was kind of going on, and so I needed my friend, because he was my friend. I talked to him more than everybody, so I was kind of in my feelings with that. But I think for me to go from where I've come from to lose somebody who I was with for like a year and some change, my longest relationship ever, I think I took it very well, and I feel like the universe is just clearing shit out. I think it's a big transition that's happening in my life. Like I think that total liberation is about to fucking take off. Something's about to happen, in which is just clearing out all of the bullshit. And I did, because I woke up this morning, I was feeling, you know, lonely or whatever. You know, I'm not, like, that's what I'm saying. Don't look up to me as no teacher. I'm nowhere near perfect. Like, I have moments in which I don't feel like being wise. Like, I want to just be negative about shit. You know, I have that. I fight it, but shit, I ain't perfect. So what I learned, what I really feel like today, is that the universe is giving me a chance to develop new expectations. And I also realized that the problem wasn't with any of these men, it was with me. Because these men are treating me how the vibration I'm putting out. So if none of these men are realizing what they have, and when I say that, if all of them realized what they had, they wouldn't have let me go. Because any wise motherfucker who's really ready for me would not be possessive, but they would do everything in their power to make sure I'm fucking happy all the time, because they don't want to lose me, because they know what they have. Word. So if none of the men in my life know what they have, then I don't know what's up either. I don't know my real value. And so I know I'm this great person, but I realize that in some instances my expectations are not what's up. Like, I don't expect to be treated like royalty. I don't get it. I don't really expect to be treated up here. I kind of expect somewhere down here. It's not down here, but it's not up there either. So I still have work to do. And so it's really about me at this point. And I think the universe is really showing me myself, showing me, okay, Cidney, you've come a long way, but you have to do better and really focus more on what you want and just go all out this shit. You know, like, how do you want to be treated for real, for real, for real? And only focus on that and allow those men to come to you.
Right.
So I would want my ideal lovers would be the physical looks of Antonio, the understanding of Cash, the affection of Cash, and the sexual chemistry of August. That's a wonderful combination right there. So I think, and honestly, I'm real grateful for all three of those men because they launched Total Liberation. Sometimes people come in your life for a storyline. All of them niggas right there was a storyline. Like, y'all, they gonna help me be rich as hell. They launched this.
They come in for a season. They
come in, and they have created Total Liberation. Those three, August, Antonio, and Cash. And the next group of lovers are gonna be so much better. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade myself.
Right.
So this is good that I have nothing to focus on but Cidney.
Okay.
And so when I focus on me, I'm gonna clean up my vibrations, really get real clear on what I do want. Because when you are experiencing shit that you do not want, you are never more clear on what you do want than in a moment. So I'm gonna take these next couple of weeks especially, do a lot of self-reflection, do a lot of vibrational work, and I'm going to focus on what I want, and I'm gonna manifest an upgrade from all of them niggas. Nothing wrong with y'all, but y'all was just the beginning
of something better.
Of something that I'm really gonna get. If I thought the sex between me and August was good, wait till this next nigga come. If I thought Antonio was gorgeous, wait until the next motherfucker come. If I thought Cash was understanding and poly, wait till the next motherfucker come. And I really want a spiritual man. That's what all this made me realize. I want poly, spiritual, happy, rich kings. None of them niggas qualify.
Y'all disqualified. Now you basically, we start off, we talk to the fans. We got to the point where me and you had a good time and we got a chance to vibe. And then you get to sum it all up, come with a beautiful conclusion of what you want out of your life and where you're going as a poly lover and as a poly individual. And that should show y'all something too, man. The girl that you want to be like still trying to grow, so you should continue trying to grow too. You feel me? Give out your social sites, man. Let them know where they can reach you. Where they can reach you.
Well, we have the new site up. I love it. TotalLiberation.us. So that's just all lowercase or whatever. You have the email if you ever need to, you know, any feedback, whatever. You can just go on there. Honestly, if you go on the website and click contact us, all of this is there. But you know, the official Total Liberation where Instagram is Total_Liberation_official. But you know, again, that's all on the site. My personal Instagram is at Total Liberation. Facebook is Cidney Total Liberation Green. And you know, so that's where you can pretty much find me. And that about sums it up. But so the question about how can you get me, my turn offs and turn ons, you got all that and that. You know, so that's there. So I'm calling all of my spiritual kings, all of my beautiful spiritual men who understand the law of attraction. That's so sexy, who can come and teach me some shit. It would be so sexy to have a spiritual fucking mentor to teach me, man. Teach me some shit that I don't know. That's what I really want. And a man who knows what the fuck he got, because he's creating me right now. So when he know me, it's gonna be an instant. When we meet at fucking Piggly Wiggly Walmart, it's gonna be, oh, there you are.
Man, did she just say Piggly Wiggly?
I did.
I ain't been to a Piggly Wiggly since I was a Piggly Wiggly. Yo, man, go follow me at Superman J.
Oh, shout out to my publicist. A new thing, I have a publicist now. Mr. Damian Haynes, shout out to you. I have a publicist now, so that's exciting. That's something else new.
Sexy.
Okay, so next for Total Liberation, I already said that, more blogs and other stuff that I want to say. I still can't say a lot of shit yet, but it's coming.
Yeah.
More consistency, more music and all that shit. So,
Superman J.
I think that's it.
SUPAMAN.
SUPA super duper. Go to the sky. Everybody know that my name ain't super fly. I ain't got no heels. Let me know the deal. Everybody know that my name is Johnny Gill. My. Go over there. I make you fly high. But I don't smoke no weed. Don't walk no tweeds. Superman J, go and take it from me.
I can't rap, so what the heck I'm doing? I'm out here about to go to the bathroom with some urine. And I'm sitting back and I'm just so cool.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't no nigga motherfucking fool.
Yeah.
Man, I'm here with the Total Liberation Crew. And man, I know exactly what the hell I'm gonna do. Get bored with me. Go. Oh, sorry. Whew. Man.
Thank y'all.
Is that
it? We got some more stuff to say. You got some more stuff to say?
Man, nah. Let me tell you.
Oh, wait. One last question. Shit.
Okay.
Somebody wants to know, Cash's friends still my lovers? Read and see.
Woo, that's a gangster way to end it. Thank you, Cidney Green, for letting me interview you once again, man. Man, you see how much fun we have together. This is one of my good friends, and it's been like this since day one, yo. Don't act like this just happened today or the last interview. We have chemistry, so I hope to interview her again when she meets her new lovers, when things are flowing, cause she's finna blow up. So as soon as this stuff here just blow up, I want to be the one to sit back and talk to her and interview her about her appearance on Oprah, her appearance on whatever, cause it's all coming. It's in the cards, baby. It's in the stars. And if you believe it, it's going to happen. I'm a true believer of that. Peace.
Bye-bye. Thank you to all my readers. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, did you paused it? Oh, okay. Shout out to Will Noir, Landis Smith, Desu. I'm sorry.
Shout out to the cameraman, Clyde Williams.
Yeah.
Sitting back there, man, making it all happen. Shout out to John Chambers, you know what I'm saying, at Fairfield Studios. My dogs out there, man. All my movie industry homies, all my Lakeside homies, everybody around the world, all the people that I've met, all the people that I love. Man, thank you all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. This one had to be edited well, because I just got another question, man. How do you go about telling somebody you poly? It goes back to the whole thing about falling in love with you first. Because what's your favorite football team?
The Denver Broncos. I can't believe I had to think about that.
How long has it been that you have had that? Have you loved them?
They have been my team for the past 3 years because they got my favorite quarterback. Actually, to be honest with you, I've always liked the Denver Broncos. It didn't just start with that, but them getting paid, man, it really made me just get rah-rah about how much I love this team.
Right. Okay, so you see how enthusiastic he was about his sports team?
Yeah.
That's the same way I feel about being poly.
Straight
If
up.
somebody was to ask me, even better question, where were you born? Where you from?
I am from Polk City, Louisiana.
Shreveport. See how he just said that? That's part of who he is. Being poly is a part of who I am. So you tell if you are still having issues with telling somebody that you poly,
you got a problem.
You ain't fell deep enough in love with you yet.
Real talk.
Because once you fall deep enough in love with you, once you decide that being polyamorous is something that you want and that you feel okay about, and you still feel tight about letting nobody, you need to go back to the drawing board, go back to within you. Why is it that you would be tight about? Are you tight about telling somebody where you're from? Are you tight about telling somebody your ethnicity? Are you tight about telling somebody what your fucking favorite football team is? No. So you should be tight about saying, you know, about telling somebody that you are something that's so beautiful. And if they either with it or ain't with it. And if they ain't with it, oh, the fuck, well.
Yeah, yep. That, you can't put me, what else do you want, man? That's about the best answer I've ever heard in my life. Good.
The world's crawling with people that are ready for what you have to offer. There are people that are lined up who are waiting for my fine ass, your fine ass, It's people lined up who feel how you feel.
Hopefully they waiting on my finance too.
You just have to get on the same frequency. In other words, think about what you want versus what you don't want, and the law of attraction will bring you people that agree.
And I think right there is where I think we should end this interview.